What's up guys, KDPT here. So today we're going to be doing 5 tips about how to get back into the gym effectively and making progress as fast as you can. Anyway, let's get into it. Alright guys, tip number 1. When getting back into the gym, if you haven't trained for at least 3 weeks, make sure you start with machine-based movements. So that's cable pushdown or anything to do with cables or pin-loaded machines. The reason why you want to do this because this will provide a high stimulus effect to a low fatigue rate. So when you haven't worked out for a while, if you get straight back into a heavy deadlift or heavy barbell squat, that's going to cause, a lot of stimulus, but it is going to cause a lot of fatigue. That is going to lead to extreme soreness for the next probably week even. So obviously if you get that sore, you can't push yourself into the gym, you're taking a week off, and then you're not going to make the gains that you could with cables. So as I said, doing barbell squats aren't a bad thing, but just when you're getting back into it, just go nice and slow with pin loaded and cable machines. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, you want to lift at an RPE of 5 to 6. And what this means is that you want to leave around 4 to 5 reps in the tank, not go into failure, and 2 sets per exercise is adequate for muscle gains. Research has stated that you only need to do 6 sets per muscle group per week to provide muscle gains. This is if you're a newbie lifter or if you've taken 3 weeks off gym. So start nice and easy for the first 2 weeks and then gradually push that RPE as high as 10 over the next couple of weeks. That's tip number 2. Alright guys, tip number 3 is to consume enough protein. So everyone's talked about this for quite a few years now. You do want to consume 1 gram per pound of body weight. So obviously the heavier you are, the more protein you want to consume. This will help preserve muscle mass or build muscle mass. So if you are cutting especially, you do want to keep that protein as high as you can to prevent muscle breakdown. And if you are bulking, you do want to keep that protein high so you can build muscle. So that's just tip number 3 for you. Alright guys, tip number 4. So when getting back into the gym, again, if you haven't trained for more than 3 weeks, start with 3 to 4 days per week of weight training. So if you're going to train 3 days a week, I'll go 1 day on, 1 day off, and do a push-pull leg split. Now if you're going to train 4 days a week, I will train no more than 2 days in a row and then take a day off, and then you can have the weekend off as well. And I'll do upper body, lower body. So this is going to provide getting the muscle hit twice a week, and it will help your body recover. Now after the 2-week introductory phase, you can go back to the bro split or up to 5 days per week, but make sure you just start with 3 to 4 and stay active on your rest days. So go for a walk, go for a swim. You never just want to stay stagnant, but in terms of weight training, 3 to 4 days per week when you're getting back into it. Alright guys, tip number 5. Don't expect to be at your previous strength level. So keep your ego out the door, start nice and light. So especially when you're getting back into free weight exercises after the 2 weeks of doing cables and pin loadeds. When you're starting bench press again, don't max out because you're probably going to get it stuck in the chest. Studies have shown that after 3 weeks of non-training, you essentially start to lose muscle mass and strength levels. Now, the longer you do take off gym, the more your strength levels will go down. However, once you get back into gym, the rate of strength gain will be twice as fast as it took to lose it. So if you took 8 weeks off gym, you can expect to get most of that strength gains back in around 4 weeks and vice versa. So if you took 6 months, you could get it back in 3 months. So just keep that in mind, you will get that back nice and fast. Alright guys, tip number 6 is to use a towel on all machines and make sure you wipe down with paper towel and sanitizer to prevent bacteria spreading to people. As you may know, we are coming out of pandemic, so if you're just doing this, it's not hard to clean a machine, and that will keep people in the gym, which is what we want. Hey guys, KDPT here. So I am a personal trainer here in Townsville, Australia, in Queensland. So if you have any questions that you want, feel free to message me down below. I will link my Instagram, my Facebook pages. It's just KDPT. Stay tuned for more videos and happy lifting.